Hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving with their family, friends, whatever. We had a pretty good time here. Had family over. Had some good turkey, some good beef. Back at it today. So I'm out here. I gotta make sure the calves have some water. These are the calves behind me that we had worked the other day. This is the water tank here, the storage that feeds the drinker. And there's a valve in there, so I'm gonna turn that valve on and make sure we have plenty of water for them. I'm just gonna walk through these calves. I have Ross with me today. We're just gonna walk through these calves. You'll notice they all have ear tags in their ears now. So I'll just walk through and make sure that everything's doing okay. There's a sugar filly. True blue Valentine filly. They're in here with these calves too. Tell some of them have brand on them, some of them we had missed branding at the branding, so they were big enough we could actually run them through the chute. Give them a year brand on their hip. Give them a tag. Have some ice on the water today. It's been getting down 15 degrees, 20 degrees at night. There's Bo. He's in here. It's a gelding, 2-year-old gelding, coming 3. He is available. He has been started. Super gentle, rides off good. You can set him up, just get on him, he rides off pretty good. They're looking good. Filly's outside there. And then the one on the right is a colt we raised. He's by Salty. They're both about the same age. So the bigger colt here, like I said, is by Salty, Roanwood. And then the colt behind him is one that we purchased. He's a son of Mr. Junewood. They're both bay roans. There again, there's Bo, and there's Salty filly that we kept. And she is out of Leo Bay, who is the daughter of Leo Hancock Hayes. Well, I guess Thanksgiving is over because they're already playing Christmas music. So someone's gonna have a blue Christmas. What do you think, Ross? Blue Christmas? Yeah. Yeah? Well, we're gonna go up here to PMA and check the water and see if we need to pump it. I'm sure we do. We do that pretty much every day. So we'll go up there. Pulled another bale off with these calves. Right there. They have quite a bit of hay in here, but I think it's pretty important to keep them full of hay so that they can eat and they will eat. A whole lot less sickness and problems if they're eating and drinking well. So they're going to eat it eventually anyway. Might as well put it out. I'm here at Pinta today, and it's been getting pretty cold. Been some ice on the drinkers, so we have to go out and break that ice off. Anyway, when I got here to Pinta, I seen that there was ice in one of the drinkers, and it broke the arm of the float off. So I'm gonna have to reach in there and fix that. So there's the ice, and there's a valve in there I can turn it off, and then I can fix this float. Man, that water is cold. Ice water. Whew. Anyway, I reached in there, turned that valve off, and then I'm gonna pump it. And then when the water level goes down, I'll put this float and everything all back together.
Hey, I want to watch everybody wink, okay?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Delaney, you're first.
Wink how?
Both eyes.
Both eyes?
Whoa, I bet the guys like that. Okay, Ross.
Wink both your eyes. Right on. That's what I'm talking about. I'm back out here at Pinta. Last time I was out here, I found a float arm that was broke from the ice in a drinker. So I went back and got some parts, and so I'm gonna put all those back on. Kind of look in there. Let's see where that is. I just turned the valve off, and they drink the water down. I can get to it without having to work through the ice. And there's another drinker over there that's full of water, so they can water there too. So they have plenty of water. So we're probably going to put those weaned heifers and some of them weaned bulls and stuff that we had. We'll probably put them over here in this Pinta pasture. So we're just getting all this stuff ready. So this is one of them valves that's inside that drinker there. You can see that brass screws into the end there. So I'm going to take the other one out because there's a piece of brass stuck in there, and I can maybe unscrew it and go see what I can do. If not, I have another part right here. So you can see that part right here. I'm just going to unscrew this and take it apart and unscrew that brass piece. So I just took a pair of vice grips and latched onto the broken piece there and just unscrew it. And there it is, unscrewed. Here's the other piece right there. But I think what I'm going to do is I have this other rod that's a thicker rod, and it fits all the same way. I think I'm just going to put this one on there. So I'll just put that on that float valve. So I'm going to take this copper rod. That's what I'm going to hook to that arm. So I'm going to take it off this other one and put it on that thicker arm, and then we'll put the float on the end of it. Okay, so I got that arm back on there. So there it is. Got the copper rod there. I'll feed it through that float and get a level on it. Okay, so it's on there. It's all laid out. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the water on. Let it run and going up. So we should be at a good level. Here's the other drinker. There's plenty of water in it. That's the drinker we're working on. Bunch of rocks in there. Whenever we come down, the kids are here, they like to throw rocks in. And thought about cleaning it out. I'll just throw the rocks back in there. I hate scraping the bottom of these metal drinkers. Then they start creating holes. Charles, you had asked if I tell a little bit of the story on the bay colt that was so friendly that's in the opening of the videos. That colt is, he's by Trigger. Now, he was a 2022, and Trigger is a son of Sunfrost, and then that colt's mother is Jenny Ike Valentine. Now, Jenny is a daughter of Salty, so she's by Salty Roanwood, and then her mother is Bodego. Now, Bodego is Poco Drift and Win, aka Monster. Now that's Monster's mother also. So Jenny and Monster are brothers and sisters through their dam, different sires. So that's kind of how. Hello, and that was JTG Blanco Jack. He was a 2006, and that's when he was born. And I had him since he was probably a little over a year old, and then I lost him I think 3 or 4 years ago. But he was by I'm a Snazzy Buck, I believe, was his sire, and then the sire of Snazzy Buck was Two-Eyed Red Buck, and the sire of Two-Eyed Red Buck, of course, is Mr. Baron Red, super horse of I believe 82 or 83. And then on the bottom side, so his mother is also Two-Eyed Jack bred, and back to Mr. Baron Red. Now on the bottom side of his mother, he's Weiskamp bred, so he's a Skipper W bred. So that stallion was a Two-Eyed Jack Skipper W bred horse. Produced a lot of real good horses. I mean, they were sometimes a little bit hard to handle, but when they were broke, they were really broke. A lot of them out there roping and doing some cow work. Pretty nice horses. So that's kind of the story on those two. I hope that answered your question.